Hey everyone. So this is my attempt at car vlogging with this mount. I'm gonna have to do something different because, well, two reasons. I had to take off my bling bling mirror to put this on my regular mirror, and the other thing is it's too close to me. I don't like that. I like the way that it used to be when it shot like from a distance. And I'm slid back. If I slide back any further, I'm not gonna be able to reach the gas pedal. So for today, this is just gonna have to be it. It is Sunday, Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers and Furbaby mothers out there, which are mothers too. I'm leaving today's errand day for me. I work every day but Sunday. Come on. Oh, good Lord. So, yeah, running errands, going from one place to the other. So just shoot out from behind me when I need to get over. Oh my God, I hate Myrtle Beach. It's been storming. Oh my God, there is a man working on a motorcycle on the side of this dangerous road. Like right beside the road, okay. You're not going to be able to see much out of my back windows in either car. So this one's a hatchback. It's got all my junk in the back. And the other one is a SUV and the windows are tinted. So I'm just a hot mess as usual. So, and people are probably going to look at me weird. Not as weird as they used to though, because nowadays it's normal for people to be talking going down the road because they're usually on their Bluetooth or whatever on the phone. So it's not as weird. So I would have brought Stash with me. I have his leash. Oh, can't get it over here to you. And everything hooked around the headrest on the passenger seat, but I have to go in the grocery store. And I have put this off for 4 days. I did not go to North Carolina today, or yesterday, to the cookout. It was storming last night. It was raining yesterday, and it's where I was going. It's about an hour and 20-minute drive there, and an hour and 20-minute drive back. And just didn't want to take a chance. And they had severe thunderstorms in the forecast. So, haven't really been anywhere in the past few days, and so here I am in all my glory, running errands on Sunday. I don't really have much, if I'm not showing you guys anything, because I can't, because I'm driving, and I'm not looking at the camera unless I'm stopped, so you don't have to worry about that. And my nose is running, because it usually is every day. I have bad allergies. I'm beginning to think I'm allergic to perfume, and if that's the case, I could just forget it. I will never part with my perfume. I'll just have a runny nose. Now I'm gonna have to stop at this light. Great, because y'all were slow. Thanks a lot. Oh, interesting things that happened to me this week. So if I can remember, I'll talk about a little bit about Ditchgate, Temu, and eBay. Just to have something to talk about because I haven't been anywhere. I don't have any exciting stories. My last video, the freaking jewelry in that video, I don't even know that I haven't looked at my comments in the past few days. I don't know if anybody said anything like, you crazy jewelry lady, but they should have, because I don't go out like that. Usually I keep these earrings in, and I usually have on hoops, and then I usually wear my herringbone. Now sometimes that's just if I'm going to run errands or whatever. I didn't even put my hoops in, and it was kind of intentional. I just didn't feel like it. But if I'm going out, I may wear either the earrings you saw in that video or the necklace, one or the other, and then either nothing else or something plain. I don't overdo it like that. I still wish I could go back more, and I can't. I can lean back, but then I go down. So Temu, okay, I've said in like the past 5 videos that I have a $70 missing order. Finally, after I spent probably 2.5, 3 hours of my time emailing and chatting, and even on the phone with them once and everything else. In the chat, they just try to run circles, just talk in a circle. And in emails, they're just like, blah, 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 we need proof. So, I was beginning to give up, but I tried one more time, and I was like, look, basically you're calling me a liar. I said, and if you look on my records, I have at least 53 orders from you guys, and I've ordered for at least 2 years, and I don't appreciate being called a liar. I don't have this order, and blah, blah, blah. So finally, anyway, long story short, they just refunded me. Then there's 2 necklaces in those 2 empty packs that I got in that one order you saw. And I may have to slide up. I don't think I can reach the gas pedal good. They did not refund me, but I was chatting with them again yesterday. Now, some of this stuff is 2 months old. I was chatting with them yesterday again online. I think just yesterday evening when I was just kind of sitting in the recliner doing nothing, which is basically what I did all day yesterday. Whoever I was talking to, I always ask for an agent. If you chat with Temu, just don't mess around. It's an automated thing. Just say agent. And if they say something back, agent. And they will eventually, within the first time or the second time or the third time, they'll get you an agent. And because the other thing's just a machine. So whoever I got yesterday evening said, my apologies, I need to turn this ticket in, da-da-da-da-da. And I said, there's already been a ticket turned in on it. And I'm paying attention to traffic, so if I just blank, that's why. And I haven't heard anything from them. And they were like, can you send me pictures? And I said, I already have, but I'll send them again. I said, in no way, shape, or form have these little packages been opened. You can't open them and close them back. They're sealed. It would be obvious that you ripped them open. And I really cut most of mine, except for the time I didn't have scissors. But anyway, so she said, my apologies, da-da-da. We would like to extend to you a $10 credit. Temu credit. Give it to me. Just give it to me and shut up. So because I think one necklace was like $2 and something, and the other one was probably like $2 and something. Neither one of them were expensive at all. And this was before shipping, local, and all that, so I didn't pay shipping or tariffs or anything on them. So basically, that took care of that. Now, remember my last video, I think I told you guys I had 2 t-shirts that I ordered because they were just cool t-shirts, not something you could just pick up at the store. And okay, so and I did have to pay the $2.99 shipping on them because they were, obviously local warehouse. I'm not paying tariff charges or whatever they're called, import charges. So I did get the 2 t-shirts yesterday. They were supposed to be there or be here Friday. The latest date was Friday. And it says on there, it was May 9th. If it's due out for delivery, if it's late, $5 credit for delay, blah, 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 just like they always done. Well, in the past, anything that's been late, I've been given the $5 credit before it even got there. And this morning, they still had not given me the $5 credit. And it's 48 hours after it was due, and I did get them yesterday. So now I'm going back and forth with them now about these are from 2 different sellers. So it's 2 $5 credits. They were both late, a day late, and so delivered. So I'm getting $10 credit back from that, but they haven't given it to me yet. So now I'm going around with them about that. And here's the thing. It's not the $10 for anybody that thinks I'm being petty. It's the principle. Because if they do this to everybody, just think about, how much extra money they're going to make on top of what they've already jacked their prices up to be. So now I'm going through that. Well, anyway, the t-shirts. Okay, all these t-shirts, I have just figured, are these iron-on, where you can feel the plasticky like. All right, were these both say something? And they're centered. I saw some reviews that said they weren't centered, but then I saw some reviews that they were fine, and I saw pictures they looked fine, so I ordered them anyway. They are centered, but they're a little bit crooked, and that bothers me. So, yeah. Just be aware if you order the t-shirts from Temu. Oh, and not only that, they're both extra larges, and they're about like a medium in a regular store, Walmart, Penny's, Belk's, whatever. They're about like a medium. I can wear them, but they're going to be tight, and they're an extra large shirt. Thank goodness I have ordered 2 more shirts. Just because, and you'll know when you see them that, you know, it's just something that I like and you can't get them anywhere else. And the shirts were like $5, $5 something, and they're probably going to be late too. I'm going to have to fight over those. But thank goodness I ordered XXL in them, and I'm hoping that because I had already known that that one t-shirt I got was an XL, and it fit me, but it wasn't too big. Well, these were even smaller than that one, and they were an XL. So, okay, enough about that, because I'm tired of TV. DHgate. I know a couple of you mentioned that you did want to see a DHgate haul. This is one of my purchases. That wasn't because I wasn't looking at the road. That's because I swung my arm. My arm still hurts. All right, y'all get out of my way. Ooh. These people around here, man. That's weird. My arm still hurts, and I don't know. It's been like 3 months now, and I know it's coming from my rotator, but it's not coming from the other injury, because the other injury was up here. This is at the bottom of my, what is this thing? Deltoid? But it seems to be gradually getting worse instead of gradually getting better, and I'm feeling radiation almost down past my elbow and into my, like, what is this, ulna? So I don't know, we'll see about that, but I may end up having to go. What I'm afraid of is I don't think it's broken, and that would be an x-ray. And, you know, MRIs and stuff get expensive, and I don't have insurance. So there's that. Or I would have already gone. Same with my knee. I don't have insurance for knee surgery, so, you know, and then they told me it probably wouldn't do any good for the meniscus mess. I wear a sleeve, which is what I cut myself off from saying in my other video when I said I've got on my knee thing or whatever. It's a sleeve, and it's tight, it's compression, and it does help, and I wear it unless I'm out. And the only reason why is because, I mean, I've gone plenty of times out in that with that thing on, but they really don't want you to wear them all the time. So when I go out, because it just feels better with it on, I do try to take it off, so, you know, so it's not restricting those muscles or anything like that. And it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt now when it's off. What hurts is I still can't move it right. I know better than to try to exercise. Can't do anything, you know, like a bike or anything like that with it. It's the movements. I have to be very careful, but I do feel like it's more stable than it used to be. Okay, DHgate. I've got a purse from DHgate, bag, whatever you want to call it. It's really cute too. It has been in Myrtle Beach for a week, and it went to Columbia, South Carolina. When it goes to Columbia, South Carolina, as long as it's early, it goes to Myrtle Beach the next day in time to be delivered. So with this in Columbia, I usually get it the next day. It was in Columbia last Saturday, I think, or Monday maybe, but Sunday. Out for delivery for 6 days now. And so you chat with these sellers on DHgate. Please be patient, and then they'll send you tracking. Well, the tracking is the same thing I see, and I'm getting mad because I'm like, can you not freaking read? It says it's been in my city for 5 days now, 6 days now, and I don't have it. Something's wrong here. Find out what's going on. Not that they can, but I just get irritated with these people. I don't know. I just don't. It wasn't expensive. It was like $30. But the thing about DHgate is if you harass them enough, and especially if it doesn't show delivered. Now, I had one thing show delivered about, I don't know, 6 months ago, and I didn't get it, and I had to fight like crazy for that. But if it doesn't show delivered, they will reimburse you because it was seized somewhere. I can't think what this bag was called. This is like the smaller Neverfull, not the gigantic one. In the monogram with the black straps and everything. The one I ordered, it's not a bucket bag. It's called CANNES, can bag, and it's actually shaped like a can. Now that I think about it, like a cylinder bag, and it's the monogram and with the reverse monogram on it. And I really like that on some bags. Now I don't like that on all of them. I have another bag that has the reverse monogram on the sides. At first I didn't really like that, look, for those that don't know what I'm talking about, monogram's brown and then reverse is like yellow. But now I'm liking it. I got some cute bags from them, but half the time they send me the wrong bag, and I'll come out swinging with that too. Don't give me the wrong bag. This one seller it's crazy. I ordered a bag, made sure be very clear with them. Send pictures, send with your text the measurements, tell them make sure you send the right bag, because when you have to fight, that's important, because DHgate wants to see that you made it extremely clear what you were getting. And not just, I want to order this, and then they just send you something, because that's what they'll do. And that's been done to me a lot over the years. So I ordered a bag. It was a Speedy 20. And in the Damier Abin, I don't even know what it's called now. I've heard it said so many different ways. Anyway, so I ordered it. They always send you an automatic thing. Is this your address? Yes, that's my address. That's great. Made it very, very, very clear. And I had even said before I ordered it, make sure you send me the right bag, because I had already been through this. So, trying to see where everybody's at, because I'm going to have to get over at some point. Might as well go ahead and get over before anybody's over there. So, about 2 days later, I was reading something, and I had already ordered it. I'd already paid for it. What is my hair doing? That's getting on my last freaking nerve. I'm sorry. I don't like that. Sticking out like that. I'm just got my nerves. So, a couple days later, I sent a question, and she said this bag is out of stock. Well, one thing I've noticed about the DHgate sellers is they don't read their if you send them 4 messages, they're going to read the last one. They don't go back and read what you sent before. So she wasn't even aware that I had ordered that bag. And they were telling me this bag is out of stock. The warehouse doesn't have it. And I had just ordered it. So one or two things had happened. I'd ordered the very last one. They sold out, already. Or she let me go ahead, or they let me go ahead and pay for something that they didn't have yet, but I had already got tracking on it. So I knew that they had already sent something, because I already had a tracking number. So I sent back, and that's the other thing. When you send something, our nights and days are flipped. They're 12 hours ahead of us. So when you send something, they're going to send you back something when you're asleep. And they always don't answer you right. So they sent back, because I said, I ordered this bag. And they sent back, like, while I was asleep. Yes. That's what they sent back. And I said, so I sent back 12 hours later for them, because it was 12 hours since they had sent that. You just told me the warehouse didn't have it. I ordered this bag and it's shipped. What's going on? Whatever. And then they sent me some other stupid crap. And then eventually they assured me, okay, yeah, we sent that bag. I get the bag, and also keep in mind that it's probably not going to be there before 4 weeks. Don't look for it before then. Can I pull my hair again? I got this one little hair that's wanting to just boing. So they were like, yes, whatever. So 4 weeks later, I get the bag. Why's everybody on the side of the freaking road? Somebody's back there changing their tire. This car's on the side of the road. Makes me nervous. I get the wrong bag. I ordered the Damier Abin, ever how you say it, the brown checkered. I get monogram. I ordered the Speedy 20. I get a Neverfull. Completely wrong. They just said, nice. It was a nice bag. But they just sent me, could not have been more total opposite. This bag was tiny. The 20 is tiny. This was a huge bag they sent me. They could not have got it more wrong. So, you know, here I go fighting again, putting my dukes up. Do I need to be in this lane? Yep. Making sure. All right, now here we go. This is a cop. Get back over, because I don't like to do that. So we got 3 lanes. We are supposed to get over, but I can't see good out of this car sometimes, just because it's a hatchback. But anyway, so Anyway, fight. They refund me, but it's because I was very, very detailed about what I wanted. I had said before I ordered it, make sure you send me the right bag. And then I had asked a question. They said 2 days later, after I paid for the bag, that the bag was not in the what do they call them? Warehouse or factory? Factory didn't have that bag. And then I said, but I just ordered and paid for it. So they could see what our conversation was. So I'm so glad I was so detailed with that. Sorry I have to get up like that, but I have to. I don't want to hit nobody. So then, okay, so now that's just what's going on. So, and that was and I have since ordered that bag from, it's 45, girl, slow down, and I gotta get over. I have since ordered that 20 from another seller, and I haven't gotten it yet. God, my grammar and my speech on these videos, horrible, and the jewelry's even worse. I just try to show you guys this stuff. That's not how I go out, like, in everyday life. This is kind of. My lip gloss combo. My lip gloss combo, because I got on 5 different lip glosses now. It's a lie. It's the Charlotte. You probably can't even see it good. It's kind of a nude, really non-existent Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, nude truffle, and then the LA Colors or LA Girls lip gloss. I told you I have so many of because they're $1.99. It's that, and I put it on like an hour ago. So, eBay. Ordered something from eBay that was kind of inexpensive, big. It wasn't a purse. It was like a tub of. Okay, it was a tub of candy, but I was taking it somewhere, and so that's like 18 to 24 inches tall. Because I've ordered one before and to a place where I was going to, so I know how big it is. So it's, you know, delivered tomorrow, delivered, you know, out for delivery, blah 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 blah. I don't have it. Oh, delivered. Marked delivered now from eBay. And when I get marked delivered from eBay, it was delivered. It might say out for delivery, and then it might say, sorry, your item was back at the post office. It'll be delivered for tomorrow. But it does not usually say delivered from eBay unless they scanned it. So I'm looking around outside. I know it's not in my mailbox because it won't fit in my mailbox. So the next day, I catch the mail lady. Because if I'm looking just right, I can see her on the street before mine. And then I can catch her out there on my street. Pulled up the tracking number. She said, call them. I said, when I call them, they never answer. She said, call them, they'll answer. I called them probably 6 times and they didn't answer. And you have to go through all this, press this also. Man, traffic's backed up. Oh my God. Traffic's backed up down here. I'm down here by the beach. Anyway, so the post office is not far from me. Oh my gosh, these people are not going to let me in. I'm not going to be able to get over or nothing. I mean, nothing. All right, I'm going. Nobody hit me. I'm just going to go for it. And hope for the best. Because I need to be over there. And I'm not going to be able to get over there unless these people. Yes. These people are going to turn before the light. Hallelujah. And get over. And it's past like 20 cars safely. So I go to the post office, he scans it, he's like, no, something's not right. Look in your email and bring me back all the information. So I kind of go off to the side and get all my information pulled up. Thank God there wasn't a whole lot of people in the post office or I would have been mad. And so he goes, I kind of know him because I go in there a lot, and so he was kind of cool with helping me out. He didn't really have to, but he went to the back, he wrote some stuff down, and he came back out. He said, listen, I can't give you this person's address. He said, but I can tell you that it was not sent to you. This is the tracking number, and it was delivered, but it was not delivered to your address. He said, so what you do, you go home and you message the seller and you say, what address is on that package? What's the address? And I said, well, they're just going to say your address. You know, that's going to be the response. We put your address on there. And he said, no, they didn't. And I said, okay, look at, like, he could see where it went. And he said something else, you know, da-da-da. And, oh my God, these people are out everywhere today. Why, though? It's been raining, like the parking lot. Oh, I ain't able to park there. I might as well forget it. Jesus. There was one back there, though. I'm just going to park here and walk. Too tight. Gosh, whatever. So he said, no. He said, and I said, how? They're just going to tell me it was my address. That was her locking her car, not me. Blowing the horn. And they said, no, it wasn't. And, you know, he said, you know, from there, he said, I can tell you it was sent Shopify. And I don't really know why he told me that. eBay can mail from Shopify, through Shopify, right? Because I told him eBay. I think they used to be two separate things, but now there's kind of like a collab type thing with them. Or the sellers can be part of both or something. So, let's see. Where are we at? Okay. I'm getting ready to get out anyway. Is there a Dollar Tree in this? I think there is, and if there is, I may run in there. There's a few things that I usually, like, regularly buy from there I need to pick up. Because ours is kind of hard to get in and out of if you're only going for Dollar Tree. This one's easy because I'm here. So, go home, message the seller. You know, blah, 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 blah. I've got proof. He gave me the printout paper, you know, not with the address on it. Oh, and the other thing is, before I left, I said, so, because he said this is a scam and a fraud, and it could be. He said it also could be a mistake. He said it could just be that this eBay seller happened to have two, you know, addresses that were close to the same. I said, yeah, but that package wouldn't have gone to Myrtle Beach, right? He said, yeah, there's a Myrtle Beach address on it. I said, get out of here. Okay, so they either got my address wrong or they did this intentionally, but on the piece of paper that he gave me, the piece of paper had that package as weighing 1 ounce. I told him, I said, then something's wrong here, because a big thing of candy. I mean, I don't know if it's 4 pounds, but I said, whatever. No. So I go back, I email them. They don't message me back. I email them again. They don't message me back. Email them again. They still haven't messaged me back. And after I gave them like 3 hours to respond because it's long enough for me to wait. And I just took out a thing. And I also had eBay call me and explain to them what happened. And I said, you know, I don't know if this is fraud. I said, but if it's fraud, you guys need to know this about them. They have it's either 97 or 98 on their seller feedback. And, you know, you can't always go by that, though. There's a perfume place that I order from all the time. It's like Perfume Depot or one of them. I can't remember now, but they have like a 97 and they have never done me wrong. So you can't always go by that. But I didn't actually read their negative reviews either, I don't think. A long story short, they have not messaged me back at all, and it's been 5 or 6 days now. I'll show you this bag a little bit better now. And I've got my little thingy from Temu on there. I mean, just because. And I know that they're getting my messages. They did respond one time to the open case that the item was delivered. And that's really all that. And I was like, then I let loose on them. I'm like, can you not freaking read what I just wrote? I just told you that package, first of all, didn't have my address on it, and it weighed 1 ounce. And so it could not have been, you know, this big bucket of candy. blah, 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 blah. My arm hurts so freaking bad, y'all. What's wrong with it? Oh my God, it's right there. But it's starting, I know it was January because I remember it was before Valentine's Day, because I remember the person that I was sitting there talking to, and it was like 2 or 3 weeks before Valentine's Day, and I told them that I had hurt my arm lifting 12-pound weights, and I laughed. And because that's what I had been doing, I had been doing different moves with them. So, but 12 pounds, I just don't understand. And so I don't even know if that's what did it, but I thought that's what did it. So, I don't know, but if it doesn't, I've been doing everything. I've been massaging it. I haven't put ice on it, but I've been massaging it icy hot. Freaking that Voltaren, whatever it is. Everything. And it just seems like it's worse this week than it was like a month ago. So I don't know. And I do move it wrong sometimes. I thought, well, does it need to be in a sling? But then, I'm a side sleeper, so a lot of the times when I'm moving it wrong is in my sleep. I woke up one night kind of grown woman whimpering, but I did. That's how bad it hurt. And I've got a high pain tolerance. But I just moved wrong, and it went all over me and just shook me. But anyway, I'm going to get out. I don't know how good this car vlog is going to end up, and I don't like that it's right up in my grill. Need to get... this is one of the mounts that mounts... I already told you this, from your rearview mirror, and that's why it's so close. I need to get one that'll go into that vent, because that vent's about 8 inches back, and that's where it needs to be. So, I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I had to get out and get this stuff done before it starts storming, because it's probably going to storm again tonight. I will talk to you guys in a video at home next, probably. Got some things I could show you. Talk to you later.